Now, here's the deal. If you guys don't know, tomorrow is the 3v3 basketball tournament, the run back. We did it last year, Ludwig's Basketball Jam, presented by AT&T. This year, things are going to be a little different because last year we didn't do a draft. Teams were pre-picked, and it turned out that some people pick stronger teams than others. So to make things fair, I have decided to handpick captains who will draft their squad. Lacey's in my chat. He said, what's the prize this year? Lacey, it's a good question. The winning team gets courtside tickets to an NBA game, which if you know anything about the NBA, that is not a cheap thing to come by. Hold up. It's not any game. It's not any game. I have picked the game because I got a prize for it, but it will be courtside seats, y'all. No, it's not going to be in Charlotte. Although you'd be so lucky to watch the Hornets. We have our draft coming up. It's going to be 5 teams. Let's run through our captains real quick because each captain will be in charge of adding 3 new members to the squad to make it a squad of 4 for this 3v3 event. Let's run through it. KDB, Adapt, Silky, Jeremiah Burton, and Nicewig. That is the squad, y'all. That's going to be our 5 captains, our 5 squads, and they are going to draft amongst these players: Ludwig, Danny Vance, Arky, Yugi, Trevor, Aiden, Stans, Stable Ronaldo, Baseline Mac, It's Will, Jake and Bake Live, Lacey, Noko, Brandel, Nut. Pretty big names in here. Okay, now I got a few comments about it. I already replied on Twitter. Okay, a couple, not actually that many people, but a couple people did say there are no women. I asked a lot of women. I just want to clarify. I asked like a lot. In fact, I asked a lot of people for this event. This is probably the single most no's I have ever gotten in my life. I probably asked 40 people and half of the answers were no's. Most people were no's. I mean, I had to ask some people to join this event yesterday because I was waiting on so many people. Anyway, Maya said she couldn't make it. This is not on me. I asked Maya a while ago. She said she couldn't do it. So Maya, MGA's out. Not on me. I tried to get Maya back, bro. I tried. I offered a 10-day contract. I said we could get a PJ out there. She said that's even worse. I care about the environment. I said, okay, I'll stop using single-use plastics. That didn't seem to move the needle. It is what it is. You asked 2 women. Dude, you're like just, I don't know why you're like being an asshole about it. I asked a bunch. Here's the facts, though, and I actually think it's a fair reason. It's a lot more anxiety-inducing for some of the women that I asked, and that's kind of what they said to me, to compete in this event versus streamer games. And that's fair, bro. Dude, you're doing co-ed basketball against somebody that's, you know, 6'1", 250 pounds. Like, that is just going to be more stressful than playing in streamer games where you can pick and choose the events you're in, and they're usually a little more fun. Like, this is going to be 3v3 ball, and people are going to go hard. That's just the facts. So I get why a lot of them said no. I get why a lot of them said that's fair. If you guys have ever tried, it's quite hard to do co-ed sports fairly, but it was not a lack of effort. I promise you that. I do think it is a much flatter skill level, though. I think it's a much flatter skill level at this event than last year's event. Last year, we obviously had a couple shooters in Macho, and I think, you know, even like Team FaZe as a whole. This year, I think it's pretty flat skill level. I have a little write-up for every single competitor. I asked them all to rate themselves 1 through 10 and to give a fun fact to the captains for the draft. Now, I'll tell you right now, our draft order is going to be KDB, followed by Silky, followed by Nicewig, followed by Adapt, followed by Jeremiah Burton. That is the order of the draft today. It's going to be a snake draft. Of course, it's going to be a snake draft. But if I'm being honest, if we look at the roster of players to draft from, there are 3 that are stand out above the rest. Trevor, I think, is the #1 pick in this draft. If I were to do it and assigned it to people, I think he's the best player in this draft. I think Brandel, to me, would be the second player you'd want to pull off in this draft. An athlete, played basketball a decade plus, I should say. And then third, myself. Red Bull athlete, all-around stud, 30, but in his second prime. Truly a diamond in this rough. Maybe you're throwing Aiden. I don't know. He's surprisingly bad in my opinion, but it is what it is. And then I think from there, the skill takes a bit of a nosedive. There's a few 2 or 3 out of 10s in this draft, I'll be honest. There is a few 2 or 3 out of 10s in this draft. Lacey's a shooter, yeah. Lacey's a shooter, but he's not going to get my boards. He's not going to get my board. I think of myself as, I'm like a Karl Malone on the court. Off the court, I'm a good person. Should have picked a different player. Fuck, I should have picked a different player, bro. That's a bad player to pick. I'm a Shaquille O'Neal. I'm a Shaquille O'Neal type. Shaq. Celtics Shaq. Everyone likes to make fun of the Celtics Shaq, but he was genuinely bad at the game. 9.2 average points per game, 4.8 rebounds. That's not that bad, bro. Hold up. A lot of people make a 15-year career out of that stat line. 9.2 more than Ludwig. Otto, dude, we're friends, bro. What? So the basketball game is going to be live tomorrow at noon. That's when the first game will start. The stream will start at like 10 a.m. We actually have a couple of really cool casters for the event. I haven't even announced this. But coming to the event tomorrow to cast it, we have a dynamic duo who I think has never appeared together. This is going to be a world premiere of this duo. Austin Show in Marlin. A duo you would have never guessed given 1,000 years. Austin Show and Marlin on the mic. Luka Doncic, you know, I chatted with him the other day. I'm going to channel a lot of the things that he told me, like, what's up, man? Or, yeah. So, you know, I'm going to bring a lot of that to the mic because we had a long conversation. I mean, it went 15, 20 seconds. According to Google, based on data from 2026, Ludwig Ogren remains a top-tier elite streamer creator. Thanks, Black Belt, for the $10 and the AI description of YouTube, or Google, I should say. How are you going to do a basketball event and not get flight? Well, brother, like, look, you know what I mean? Look at the crowd. How on earth is Flight Reacts going to be at an event like this, where he is head and shoulders above every other player here? You know what I mean? Like, we get Flight out here, like what? To do a 1v3? That's the only thing that could possibly make sense, because he's like an NBA caliber player. Flight lost to Jason? Bro, it's because he thought Jason was a Make-A-Wish kid. He didn't realize that Jason was a streamer. If he had known and he had gone all out, 11-0. Bye-bye, Jason. Chad, who do you think the first pick will be here? I should be a first round pick. If I'm not a first round pick, something horrible has happened. The captains must have communicated without me beforehand or something. Silky!
Ludwig.
If you are not live in the next 60 seconds on everything, I'm giving you Ron and I'm giving you Lacey.
That is just not fair. You cannot.
Get your ass live, bro.
Are you even live right now?
Yes, I'm live. I'm waiting on you.
How long? How are you waiting on me? And you told me 6 p.m.
You got 60 seconds, bro.
Well, bad news. Wait, so can we make like a bet? Like if I'm not live, like so
Just get your ass live.
Wait, so I can get the first pick if I'm live, right?
You're gonna be the. I think you're gonna be the second pick.
No, I can get first pick if I go live.
KDB
right
gets the first pick, bro.
I get the first pick.
No, KDB gets the first pick.
Okay, so I go second.
You'll go second. But if you're not live, then I'm dropping you down. You're going to be last pick.
Thank you, buddy.
He's a problem, bro. Here are your stats from last time. Okay, guys, and y'all, just for reference, by the way, this is how I performed last year. Now, you might notice a lot of you guys are going, oh, Aiden's better than you. Yeah. So why is it that Ludwig has more points than Aiden in game 1 and also game 2? In fact, he had 9 points total, the most on his team bar none. Literally more than 2 other players combined. That's just a fact. Those are objective numbers. Not to mention the boards, by the way. 5 total boards. So I'm first in points. I'm second in boards. You know, I don't dish the ball out a lot, but why would you when you have a wet shot like mine? I think it's time, boys. It is time, everybody. Welcome to the 2026 LBJ Draft. Woo! We are back, baby. We are back in this bitch. Now, here's the deal, y'all. We got 5 captains today, drafting 5 teams of 4 players to take on the 3v3 event. There's a lot on the line here, so I hope the competitors come ready to draft a godlike team. If I'm not first, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get our captains in the call. Let's start it, see who joins successfully. Call is booting up. Yo, what up, Adept?
I'm excited. I'm here, ready to put together this team and come defend my chip for tomorrow.
You do have a chance of going back-to-back, something that's never been done in this league before. KDB, what's up?
Y'all can hear Ludwig or not?
What up, Katie?
Hello?
Hello? You want me to, I can share the draft board. I can stream it.
Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah.
Hey, what up?
Not much, just at the gym right now getting shots up.
You're at the gym right currently?
Yeah, getting shots up.
I'll be right back. Just going to call one of our captains real quick.
Live.
What are you deaf? Why are you deafened? You're deafened.
I was in here before everybody.
If you're in and deafened, it does not count.
Are you serious? I was here before everybody else was here.
You unmute your ass right now, bro.
You weren't even in the call. You weren't even in the call. I was in the call before you.
Get your ass undeafened, bro.
I'm on deaf right now. I got you
All
right now.
I'm hopping in a second.
Oh, you're not even in the call. What?
I'm getting our last captain.
He's not even in the call.
I know.
Yo, people are late to their own shit and they want me to be early.
Yes. Can you congratulate one of my viewers, Blackout 371? They just got into college.
You said what?
Can you congratulate one of my viewers, Blackout 371? They just got into college.
Fuck you, Blackout Dropout.
I'm so sorry. We did not mean that. Dude, Nicewig's not available. Where's Nicewig? Nicewig, no! Nicewig, no! I think I just have to draft on his behalf. I said, what about 6 p.m.? And he said, down, let's do it. He lives in LA. Do I auto draft on his behalf? Nicewig?
Dude, I'm a piece of shit. I'm totally so sorry. It's my bad, dude.
You're no worries. Can you hop in the call?
Yeah, where is that call at?
It's the group chat. It's the group chat you're in.
Yeah, I'm a piece of shit loser. Got you.
No,
Love
appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Of course.
He's here. Okay, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hello everyone, let's get the show on the road. We got a tight schedule to adhere to. I'm gonna try and make this 25 minutes.
Let's do it.
Everybody, welcome to the LBJ Year 2 draft. We have 5 captains today. The goal of this draft is to form 5 teams of 4 players. We're each gonna pick 3 players. It's gonna be a snake draft. The order is gonna be KDB, followed by Silky, followed by Nicewig, followed by Adapt, and finally ending with you, Jeremiah. Then Jeremiah, you get to go a second time, 2 in a row, back to KDB. Does that make sense? I'll tell you right now, the top 4 draft prospects are as follows. Trevor Everts is probably the #1 draft prospect coming into this, followed by Brandel, whose brother's in the NFL, followed by myself, Red Bull athlete, and finally Aiden, who's 6'3".
Trevor,
Can I ask a
Brandel,
question?
you, and Aiden?
Katie, yeah, of course. What's your question?
Who's Brandel's brother?
That's a good question. Let me find out for you.
Okay.
Brandel has
I think
rated
that-
himself
I
an
think that
8 out of
answers it.
10. He said he has seen over
Nice
380
guy,
anime in his life. He is a sports-oriented person. His brother and father both played in the NFL. Oh, and sorry, he's messaging me right now the name.
Just interesting why he didn't,
Have you heard of Tom Brady?
Oh, right. Familiar. Yep. Thank you.
Related apparently by blood. Oh, Bryce Butler, formerly in the NFL. Bryce Butler. So that's your options here.
Let's do it.
So Katie, you're first on the clock here. You have 15 players to look at. Is there anyone you eyeing? Anyone you got questions about?
I think I know my pick. I will say, knowing Brandel's got an athletic family, it's gonna make it a tough decision. But I think I have my answer locked in. If you want me to go now.
Well, let's jump into it. Katie, who is the first pick off the board?
So, I received a DM about this person. I've never met them, but I think it's a sign. Give me Trevor.
Okay, not who I was expecting. Okay, not who I was expecting, but throw it on the team. Trevor Everts is on team KDB. Lock it in.
Okay, hopefully that's good.
And that will be your first pick. It'll come back to you in, I believe, 8 more picks. Silky, it's your turn.
Can I get the height of these people?
Yeah, who do you want the height of? I can tell you.
A Brandel?
Brandel is 5'10".
My bad. I'm not laughing at him being 5 feet. I'm so sorry.
But he moves like somebody of being 5'12". He's live right now if you wanted to see what he looks like.
Is there
What's the stream?
is there a timer where each captain is on the clock for, or
It's about 60 seconds. I'll keep it moving, though. I'll keep it moving.
you heard that, Silky? So you got about
Wait,
40,
what was the stream?
45, you got about 30-45 seconds left, Silky.
Wait, okay. Who is the tallest person besides Trevor?
I just
The
dropped it
time's
in the
gotta be
chat.
up,
I just
Ludwig.
dropped it in the chat.
Yeah, so who's the tallest person besides Trevor? Do you know?
The tallest person remaining is Aiden at 6'2 3/4, followed by me, who's 6'1" flat, and then there's a few 6'1" guys. It's Will's somewhat tall and Stans is somewhat tall.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take. Wait. Aiden is the guy with the mustache next to Lacey. That's Aiden.
That's Will. Aiden is the guy who's holding the medal, whose nose looks huge, like a yam.
Give me Lacey.
What?
Yeah.
Lacey's second pick.
Yep.
Lacey's off the board. Adapt.
On the clock. Heard you. Got it.
Got a shooter.
Adapt is on the clock. 60 seconds. Who is your first pick going to be? This is your right-hand man, the person you rely on for everything.
Ludwig, out of those 4 prospects that you said going into this were your highest rated, who were the other 3 outside of Trevor? You said
Ludwig.
Shake and Bake, Ludwig.
Oh, no. Sorry. Hold up. Let me back you up there. I would say it's Aiden, Brandel, and Ludwig.
Aiden, Brandel, and Ludwig. Got it. Okay. I'll be right back with my answer.
Okay. Take your time.
How does he get to take his time, but you gave me 45 seconds with my time?
Well, he
I'm
still
seeing
has
it here.
He's only 10 seconds deep. We have some time here.
Was he 10 seconds deep?
Yeah, he's only 10 seconds deep. 10 seconds is a lot longer than you think. How do you feel about your pick right now? Can I ask you that, Silky?
I picked up a shooter. You heard? I picked up a shooter. Okay. So everybody's going to be having to watch out for him.
Okay.
Something like that.
All right. Yeah, sorry, Adapt. Go ahead.
Our pick is in. We're going to go with Aiden.
Aiden McKeag off the board. Round 1 on Team Adapt. Let me tell you, he's in my chat right now. He's very excited by this. You've picked up probably the tallest cone in the whole competition. And Nicewig, it goes over to you.
Oh, man. Okay.
Bro said the tallest cone.
Ludwig, if I pick you up, what version of you am I getting? Am I getting like the Creator League Ludwig? Like with like the really great stat line? Which version of you am I getting?
The 30-year-old version.
Oh.
Second prime is what they're calling it.
I was going to say a new era, maybe.
Still younger than Jesus when he passed the first time.
Pretty good argument, I think. I'm gonna pick you up, man. I think the Wigs got to unite. I'm gonna get you, man. I'm gonna pick you up.
You're locking me in?
I'm locking you in, dude. I can't let you go out like not one of the first picks, dude. I just can't let that happen.
It's an awesome pick. Thank you very much. Good pick. Nice, unbiased host here. Thank you, Nicewig, for the pick. That is your round 1 pick. Jeremiah, over to you. You now get 2 picks here.
I'm going with a different strategy. I'm going with who is like coachable. You know, and I feel like if you ranked yourself as not having great skills, did they rank themselves or did you rank them?
They all rank themselves. So yeah, if you have anyone who you have questions about, I can give you a little intel. But I did drop the list here.
Well, I like Stable Ronaldo's fun fact.
Yeah, let me just read it out. Stable Ronaldo listed himself a 3 out of 10. And my fun fact is when I was younger, I had a melatonin bottle that was $45 and I emptied it out and put a sock in it and lubed it up and had sex with a melatonin bottle.
Yeah. That's just cool. That's just flat out cool. So I think I'm gonna go with Stable Ronaldo
as your first round pick. You are going Stable Ronaldo.
Yeah, I think they're coachable. That's my strategy. Just people who, you know, like they don't think they got it, but you know, we're gonna amp them up, and they're gonna pull through.
Okay, so off the board. Congrats, Stable Ronaldo. You are a first round pick. Who's your second pick here?
Did Brandel get picked up?
Brandel's still not on the board.
Okay, Brandel's gonna be my second pick.
Okay, lock it in. Brandel rated himself 8 out of 10. Watched 380 anime. Seems very coachable. I like the strategy you're going for, Jeremiah. You are going to end up with whoever is the last person, so you don't actually have another pick, but you'll be told who you'll be with.
Cool.
Nicewig, who's your pick going to be here?
I'm going to go with a sleeper pick. I don't think anyone's expecting this. He's my roommate, best friend of 7 years, extremely athletic, even though he's a gamer, and no one's got the radar on Noko. And dude, he's in like the best shape of his 30s right now. I'm going to go no Cocoa Puffs for my third pick.
So your strategy so far seems to be going with 30-plus-year-old people. Is that?
Yeah. What the fuck am I actually doing? Honestly.
No. It's totally. I think it's a totally fair play. This is Noko. Noko rated himself.
Oh, no, fuck, man. 30. I'm almost there too. This might be rough. We're gonna have to stretch before.
He rated himself a 7 out of 10. Offense a solid 5 with a potential 6-7 if he gets on a hot streak. It doesn't happen often. Fun fact: he can do the most convincing English accent you've ever heard and can beatbox. So maybe that'll come in handy.
He also pulled his hamstring out coming out of my pool like 3 months ago.
And this is our third play. Okay, whatever. Thank you, Wig, for your pick. Adapt, over to you.
Oh, I'm on the clock.
On the clock, 60 seconds. Good luck.
Got you.
Now talk to me out loud, Adapt. Who are you thinking? I know you're talking to your chat here, but I'm curious.
We're looking at everybody on the board here. I had someone in mind if it was gonna make it back to me and they were still on the board, I was gonna take him, but he seems to be gone.
Now the tallest person on the board is Will. He's at 6'2".
Will?
Yep, Will's the tallest. I believe the person who rated themselves the highest who's remaining is Cam, aka Nut, who rated himself a 7. He said, I can't shoot, but I can do everything else well.
What about Will? What could Will do?
Will, that's a good question. He's 6'2", just to clarify.
So Will is 6'2".
He, in middle school, made the C team twice, which is only 2 levels behind the A team. He was also voted the most improved. Again, he is 6'2".
How much time I have on the clock?
I'll give you another 15 seconds.
Holy.
All right, my pick is in.
All right, Adapt's pick is in. And who will be your second pick?
In the second round, we're going to go with Yugi.
Yugi is off
Yugi
the board. A lot of people say he's working on his game, rated himself a 6 to 7 out of 10. Fun fact, he got a circumcision at 21. Over to you, Silky, your second round pick.
Ah! Yeah, everybody's taking my picks, man. So wait, who's left?
Danny Bands, Arky, Stans, Baseline Mac, It's Will, Jake and Bake Live, and Cam, aka Nut. If you have any questions about any specific players, feel free to ask.
Baseline Mac, that's the guy with the yellow hat, right?
Baseline Mac is the guy with the yellow hat, correct. I can give you his readout. So he rated himself the lowest out of any player, a 2 out of 10. And his fun fact is that he's a philosopher. I think he provides a lot of moral support to the team. Maybe that was morals support.
How tall is he?
He's 5 in the 5s, solidly in the 5s. There's no question about it.
And you said Jake was like 6'2", right?
Jake is, I think, 5'11", maybe 5'10". It's Will is 6'2".
Oh, It's Will. That's the one with the mustache.
Yeah, I believe the last 2 competitors above 6 feet would be It's Will at 6'2" and Stans at 6'1". Stans' stats 6'1", thick base is how he phrased it.
You call this a thick base?
Thick base. Yeah, a solid structure to build off of. Who are you thinking here?
Wait, who's Nut?
Nut, aka Cam, Arizona State University. He played co-ed basketball there. He is a 7 out of 10, can do everything but shoot. Player comparison, Ben Simmons, but without the mental health issues or back injury.
How tall is he?
He's 5-ish, 5, maybe 5. Actually, you know what? Maybe like 5'10", 5'11".
Wait, which one is his picture? The last one?
He's the last one with the suit. Silky, I'm gonna have to ask for your pick. 10 seconds.
Oh my God! Fuck! Ah,
5, 4.
Wait, hold on. He cannot talk. What the fuck?
Silky,
I didn't talk to his shit.
5, 4.
I'm gonna take Jake. Fuck it. Oh my God.
With the second round pick, Silky chooses Jake and Bake Live. Jake actually used to play high school ball, so not a bad pick here. He got kicked off the varsity team because he, quote unquote, hung out with skaters in high school too much. He can also speak Chinese and Japanese. The last time he played basketball was 2 years ago. KDB, you got 2 picks on the board. You need some time to think?
Give me Nut, give me Danny.
Ooh.
Thank you.
And it's not even a question. Can you walk me through, is this a reunification of Team Vanilla for you?
Yeah, obviously bringing Danny back for the heart. And then I think Nut is one of the best available players left. He's got some height. I do like his player comp there. We don't need him to be flashy and be a shooter. I just need somebody who can assist, grab some boards. So I'd like to have him on my team.
An absolutely solid team. Rounding it out, Katie, it is you, Trevor, Danny Bands, and Cam, a.k.a. Nut, looking to take gold tomorrow at noon. That is it for your team, Katie. That's also it for your time. You need to go somewhere. I know you are traveling right now in the courts.
I am gonna head out, but thank you. See everybody tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Silky, back to you. You have 1 pick remaining. There are 4 people to pick from. It's Will, Baseline Mac, Arky, and Stans. Walk me through what your logic is here.
Are we able to make like any trades? Like, can we make trades like a trade off like before? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if anybody's like interested in any trades or something like that.
So trades are all commissioner approved. You can submit any trade you'd like to any coach or captain you'd like.
Ron, bro.
Keep in mind that 60 seconds is on.
60 seconds is on. And Silky, yes, if you want to make a trade, you can make a trade. But obviously, the person has to agree to the trade.
Jeremiah, would you be so courteous? Would you like to trade Ron? I don't know if you want to trade Ron.
Well, Ron was my first pick, and I can't. I'm not going to be a team to get rid of my first player. I appreciate you wanting him. I
love you, Jeremiah.
But that's my boy, so I'm going to have to stick with him.
I like that. That's loyalty. You don't see that a lot in the league anymore.
That's loyalty. That's loyalty.
How much time is on the clock here, Lud?
37
Holy
seconds.
shit, he spoke more than me, Ludwig.
20 seconds.
Yo, it's my turn. Yo, can server mute this man? Fuck. Okay.
Time's ticking.
Silky, you got 4 people to choose from.
Okay, so Baseline Mac.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That name just rings bells in my head. So he said he's a philosopher, but really, like, I don't know, his build almost looked like a football player. Like, can I get a picture of his build maybe? I don't know. Like, I want to see how like he looked like.
Yeah, let me get a picture for you from his Instagram, and I'll post it into the chat.
How much time is on the clock here,
We're
Ludwig?
actually
Holy
extending
fucking
the-
shit, he gave you so much time.
We're extending the clock slightly just to get this picture over to him.
Thank you. Holy shit, Karen, fuck.
You want like a head-on sort of just to see the build? Is that kind of what you're looking for here?
Yeah, exactly. So I know if he's ready to just tackle somebody if it need be.
Now it's kind of hard. He mostly streams from the desktop, obviously, but I'm gonna give you one that shows a bit of chest. I think you might like that. All right, what do you think about that?
Give me Will.
Oh wow, sees the picture, instantly calls it, and just to confirm, that was It's Will.
It's Will.
All right, with your final pick, you have It's Will rounding out your team to be Lacey, Jake and Bake, and It's Will. Bit of a white boy summer team there. How do you feel about the squad?
Listen, man, it's cookies and cream right now, man.
Okay.
Cookies and cream.
All right. Well, I actually think you have some shooters. You have a little bit of height with Will, and I think your team could do pretty well tomorrow. Again, Lacey, you have to be there at 9 a.m. Do not be late. 9 a.m., Lacey. Or Silky, excuse me.
Oh, don't worry. I won't be late, but I would like to stay here to see the rest of the choices.
Okay, feel free. Adapt. It's you on the clock now. 60 seconds. Who you
I'm
thinking?
on the clock. Got it. Question: what is Stan's player build?
Stan's 6'1", 210 pounds, thick base. Somebody who plays strong deep, but not afraid to pull up from three. I would say a Porzingis type if he was worse at literally everything.
Okay, but he's bigger. You said over 200.
Yep, over 200, and he has that dad strength. He just recently had a kid, so he's a father now. He's going to be a monster on that court. Not afraid to get in people's faces. Last year, famously, almost had a fight with Kason from Team
Oh,
Phase.
I remember. Stans.
That was Big Stans.
Wait, he's decent. He was playing. Wait, hold on.
I think he's a bit of a sleeper lasting this late in the draft.
Hold on. I think I might have my pick in here.
Oh, that was Lacey, actually. Yeah, that was Lacey and him.
It was him and Lacey that almost
45
fought, right?
seconds have been up, Ludwig. 45 seconds have been up.
Silky, actually
Just
27 seconds remain. Your clock's a little fast. No worries, though.
try to be courteous.
It's okay. He perceives time in a much different way. All right. I think we have our pick.
Okay. So let's hear it.
All right. This is the third and final pick, right? To round out my team.
Third and final pick.
Give me Stans.
One night stands added to the squad, which rounds it out. It's Adapt, Aiden, Yugi Stans. How do you feel about the team here?
Feel absolutely like it's about to be a back-to-back sweep. I'm not worried. We got a squad.
I do think you have the tallest team if we're going off average height, or at least close to. Definitely weighs the most if you pulled everybody together. So you should be happy with this team here.
We got weight. We got experience. Listen, pretty much everyone on my team played in this tournament last year. They all got enough reps in. I'm confident in this, man. We'll see you tomorrow. What time? 9 a.m.?
9 a.m. 9 a.m. bright and early to get some shots up.
9 a.m. and when's tip-off for the first game?
Tip-off first game, 11:45.
11:45. All right, got it, Ludwig. Thank you so much.
All right, appreciate you.
Fuck you, Silky.
Fuck you, asshole.
So final pick here, really, Wig, because you're going to determine who Jeremiah ends up with by picking between these two players. One, Arky, played in last year's event on Team MGA with Maya Higa. The other, Baseline Mac, a bit of an unknown variable. People haven't seen his hooping skills. Who do you go with here in this spot?
Yeah, I mean, this is Baseline Mac put himself as a 2 out of 10, which, I can't be confident in a rating like that. 20% doesn't get by. C's get degrees. I'm going to say, for me, Arky had a terrible showing last time we did this. My team beat his team, and it was pretty rough to watch. I'm going to probably give him a little redemption to be on my squad this year and maybe score a point and potentially even win a game. So I think we're going to go with Arky for this third and final pick on the squad, man.
That is a redemption arc. Arky, 4 out of 10. Fun fact, used to eat bathroom stalls as a kid, rounding out your team to Nicewig, Ludwig, Noko, and Arky, meaning Jeremiah, your last pick is going to be Baseline Mac. Obviously, I think you know the least about the players in this competition. How does that make you feel? Are you happy with that? Do you not care?
Yeah, I think I'm sitting here thinking, you know what? We got a couple of low ranked players, and all that means is that it's just up. We're going to get there early. We're going to get some shots in. We're going to form a bond, a team union, and it's going to be good. I'm feeling excited. I like my squad.
I'm going to be honest. I like your squad as well. I think you, Brandel are going to be a dynamic duo, and you start dishing that out to baseline Mac, Ron, corner threes, they're going to knock down 1 in 15 of those easy.
Who do you think the best captain is in this group?
The best captain is a good, in terms of skill or leadership?
Yeah, skill, potential, humor, good looks, charm, all that stuff. Just don't want to put you on the spot.
No worries. Well, first off, cuz I got to say, putting you high up in terms of humor, looks, all that. Best captain's KDB, straight up.
All right, that's who I'm going after. That's who we're going after then.
Okay, I like that. Going after him. All right, well, that's it, gentlemen. Hey, appreciate you being here at the draft. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. And
wait,
yep.
Ludwig, before you go, are you gonna explain like how the games are gonna be going, or is that tomorrow?
So you're gonna end up playing possibly 2 games, okay? And your team could get eliminated. We have 5 teams. We're doing a round robin, right? Doing a round robin. So you're gonna play some of the teams in this, and whoever is the worst performing after 2 games played will be eliminated. The final 4 teams, so 1 team's eliminated from that. The final 4 teams are going to go to a bracket, and they are going to play each other in a single elimination bracket where winner takes all. Basically, 3v3, first to 15. You're going to get pretty tired playing this one. It's 1s and 2s. Big things to note is the AT&T power play. If at any point one of the teams is leading by 5 points, let's say it's 7-2, the losing team gets the ball and the AT&T ball comes into play. Now the goals are with 2 and 3. You add 1. Does that make sense? It's a comeback mechanic.
I could be smoking a team 10-2.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
The AT&T Powerball is going to come in.
Yep.
Now this team can start shooting threes, and now it's threes, and they can come back with that 1 ball.
Hypothetically, yeah. 100%. It is a comeback mechanic, but in the same vein, they could get that ball. They turn it over. You have the ball. Now all of a sudden, Silky with the ball in his hand. That's wet from 3, and the game ends in like 20 seconds.
I like how you said Silky with the ball in his hands. That's wet from 3. See what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like you show such good sportsmanship. I ain't gonna lie. Like if we play each other, I'm gonna let you win.
I appreciate that. And actually, coincidentally, we are the first round matchup.
Wait, it's me versus you.
It's me versus you first. So just make sure to remember to honor your word.
You can't do that.
What? No, this has always been playing for weeks now. That we
say that. You cannot say that.
It's me versus you round 1, man. And I hope you honor your word.
You can't do that.
Not too much to ask for,
is it? You can't say that. No, you can't say that after I said I was going to let you win. You just can't say that.
I don't know. I can't change the order now. It's tomorrow. Anyway, that's
also,
yeah, go ahead.
What's the prize?
Courtside seats.
What? Wait, what?
The winning team, every player will get courtside seats. Not to a game of their choosing, obviously. Not all courtside seats are equal, but I have 4 courtside seat tickets available for the winning team.
Dude, to where though? Holy fuck.
Huh?
To where though?
We'll finalize it tomorrow, yeah.
Oh my God. If it's Ludwig, I already know it. I bet. It's going to be 4 courtside seats to a fucking high school game. I bet.
It is an NBA game, to be clear. It is not a high school game.
Oh, it's an NBA game. It's an NBA
game, yes.
Okay. Is it overseas?
No, it's in LA, man, obviously.
Okay. Oh, okay. Woo! I get to meet my boy Luca again.
We're showing up at 9 a.m.
No, you show if get there at 11 sharp on the dot. Every minute you're late after
9.
Silky, every minute you're late after 11.
You just cannot say
it is 1 point of a deficit your team is starting with.
You just cannot.
If you're 15 minutes late, buddy, you're starting the game 15-0. GG.
You didn't even send me the address.
Yes, I did. It is in the Google form.
Oh, that was the thing you was telling me to fill out.
Yes, that you never did.
I just got to fill it out before 11.
No, it's too late already.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? It's too late if we already took all the info. I appreciate y'all. See you tomorrow morning, y'all. And that concludes our draft. Just to be clear, there's 17,000 of y'all. This event is free to go to. If you are in LA, this event is at a very cool venue in Little Tokyo. It's downtown. It's called Terasaki Budokai. Budokan, I think, actually. Come through, watch some games, go to a restaurant in Little Tokyo. You know what you could do? Go to Chubby Cattle after. Go to damn Chubby Cattle. Doxed, it was in the announcement. The location of it. We're fine. Entry is completely free. All I ask is that you be hype and scream. Arky, I actually think our team is really good. Arky, I think our team is really good. I think Noko was a sleeper pick, and I don't think anybody knew about Noko. He did rate himself fairly. He rated himself a 7 out of 10. I just think everyone was kind of sleeping on him. Honestly, the biggest surprise of the draft was Jeremiah. Stable Ronaldo going first round. That's kind of a surprise. I guess I was also surprised with how early I was picked. Nice Wig is probably the strongest captain. I disagree. I think Jeremiah is the strongest captain. I think Jeremiah is for sure the strongest captain. I don't think it's particularly close. Hold up, Nuts calling me.
That was that was crazy. I'm sorry. You're trying to frame mog me.
What?
You said I was 5'10".
What are you?
I'm taller than you. I'm 6'1".
You're 6'1"?
You accused me of being under 6 foot.
Yeah, but
in a draft. I waited my whole life for this moment to be drafted. This is the second time in a week that an ASU frat leader is trying to frame mog a Chad mid-jester goon.
So sorry, you're 6'1"?
Yes.
Sorry, with the Doc Martens on or off?
With no shoes on, with my toes out.
Toes out?
Good. Toes out, and girls are looking at them, and I'm still tall.
Girls looking at the toes and you're still 6'1".
Is this because you're an ASU frat leader?
Yeah. This is because I was an ASU frat leader and you're getting framed. Yeah.
You're trying to frame a Chad, mid-jester goon, literally mid-jester goon.
Yep. And you got virtually frame mogged.
And I'm munting.
And it's very obvious to everyone that you're munting. But why would I let an ASU Moid attempt to height mog me?
I am not a Moid.
You're a Moid,
I'm literally not a Moid.
You're a Moid,
no,
bro.
I'm a 6'1" Chad.
You're a Moid. Are you okay? Are you happy with your team?
I have a great team.
I think you might have the best team, by the way.
I think they're going to get a dog out of me. I'm about to dog shit on everyone.
What?
I'm about to lock you up. They think I'm bad at basketball.
Well, your own bio was I can't shoot.
You know there's other parts of basketball?
No.
I'm a lockdown. I've been a point guard my whole life. I'm a facilitator.
You run the court.
I run the court. I'm like the eyes of it. The ball is like a gun, and I'm like Chris Kyle.
What?
They don't know. They're disrespecting me. I'm about to go dog shit mode on them.
Why do you keep calling it dog shit mode?
That's what it's called. Sorry, damn, that was crazy. I felt disrespected. I've never felt this disrespected in my life.
So you're going dog shit mode on them tomorrow, American Sniper.
I'm about to go dog shit mode on them, American Sniper. I'm about to go Chris Kyle, and you're like an innocent victim, and the ball is my gun.
Me?
Yeah, you specifically.
Oh, that fucking sucks for me. Okay, well, hopefully we don't play each other round one. That wouldn't be too nice. Hopefully it's a later round match.
I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. You made an enemy out of me today.
I made an enemy of the state. It looks like. Well, hey, keep that energy, bro.
I'll keep it. I'm exercising right now. I just started.
Keep that energy tomorrow, bro. I'll see you there, man.
I will.
I'm gonna go dog shit mode too, bro.
You can't also go. We can't both be going.
We're both going dog shit mode. But I promise I got a lot more shit in me than you do.
You're trying to frame mog me again.
I got a lot more dog shit in me.
I'm not even joking. I do have a stomach ache.
Oh. Bring that energy tomorrow.
The stomach ache?
Bring that shit in your ass tomorrow, yeah.
It's not in my ass, it's in my stomach.
Oh.
But yeah, I just want to let you know that
6'1".
You lied about my age and you tanked my draft stock.
Oops. Problem?
I knew it was personal. I knew that was personal.
Problem? Mad about it?
It's because I'm a 6'1" Chad and you're trying to frame mog me.
Trying to. Trying to. I think I succeeded, bro. Hey, see you tomorrow, man.
All right, bye.
Let's take a look at our squads, boys. I think we have a pretty balanced group. If I'm being honest, I think the strongest team... Hold up. Let's take a look at this together, y'all. I think... Who do you think the strongest team is right now? IMO? It's kind of tough to say. I actually think Team Adapt is pretty strong, dude. I think Team Adapt is pretty strong. They have... Aiden, Yugi, Stans, Adapt. I think the issue with this squad is they don't really have a great shooter. Aiden's a bank shot baron. Stans gets a little cold from 3. I don't think Yugi's got a shot, and Adapt is mostly a driver. So I mean, if they can bully in the paint, maybe they get there. Maybe they get there, but I don't think they have a great deep threat. I think KDB's team is also very strong, bro. KDB, Trevor Everett, Nut, and Danny Bands. This is a good team, bro. Because you got 2 shooters in Trevor and Katie, and then 2 just passionate defenders in Danny and Nut. This could be a strong team right here. Can KDB ball? Is water wet? Does the sun rise every day? What are we asking here, man? Yes. She is a shooter. This team is good. This team is good. But Trevor, I will say, this is the only risk here. Trevor, great hooper, probably the best at this event, had a bad showing last year. Obviously, any player can have a bad day. You know what I mean? Silky, Lacey, Jake and Bake, it's Will. Okay, I think the cardio of this team is going to be the biggest problem. I actually think it's quite a decent team. I actually don't think it's that bad. I think Lacey is probably the best shooter at the event. I'm not even being a little sarcastic. From 3, I think Lacey's the best shooter in the event. But the cardio is rough. I don't know, because here's the deal. They have 4 people to cover 3 positions. They're going to have to ball out without getting gassed out. You know, they're going to have to manage rotations. So we'll see there. I get closer to the edge. So I think this team's actually really strong. This team is probably the most polarizing. I think Jeremiah and Brandel are the strongest 2 from any squad. There is not a stronger duo. These 2 are going to run the court. They are going to shock people tomorrow. Brandel's going to be doing no-look passes to Jeremiah that are going to have people questioning whether these 2 should even be at the event. Now, mark my words. It's not going to be what they do. It's going to be how well Ron and Mac perform. Because, you know, if they're not holding up their end of the bargain, if they're not being carryable, they're cooked. Who's Jeremiah? He's part of the YouTube group Big Time and My Cousin.
This is my 2000.
There he is. And he's tall, bro. He's tall. Here's the issue. He's getting a bit old. He played a bit of D2 hoops. W Nepo? Wait, it's not Nepo. No shade. He's literally a more successful YouTuber than literally everybody at this event outside of me.
Chat, can I get a go Bills?
Like, if it's a creator event, he's the biggest creator. Adapt might have more subs, actually. Does he? No. But that's not his main channel, but I think it is his main now, right? Yeah, okay, this is it. But he doesn't upload this anymore. He ain't uploaded in 1 year. Like, what are we doing here? He should auto win. I don't think he'll, I mean, brother, he has stable Ronaldo and baseline Mac. Like, if he pulls off the W, he deserves the W. Guys, I think my team is low-key electric. I don't know how tall Noko is. That's the only thing I'm not 100% on. I don't know how tall Noko is. I think Noko's better than me. I think Wig is like probably the 3rd best player at this event. So as long as me and Arky do our jobs, you know what I mean? Like, we should be fine. Arky was happy not being picked last. He wasn't last pick. Do you feel Arky was the correct choice at the end? I think it's always safer to go with a known variable rather than an unknown variable, but it depends on what position you're in. You know what I mean? Like, for Wig, picking Arky, who's been at the event last year, who he kind of knows what he's going to get from, it keeps his expectations at a balanced point. For Mac, he could exceed those expectations. He could also go under them. That's a risk. So it's just a less risky move. And I think for your last pick, going less risky is fine. Ron is going to dunk on you. Dude, Ron would struggle to dunk on a 6-foot net. My friend and I genuinely almost decided to drive out from LA from Colorado last night for the event. And you guys fucking didn't? Well, what's going on? Get in the car, boys. Should make it here by 5 a.m. You can get a few hours of sleep. By the way, boys, I added new merch to the website. We have 2 of our best-selling items from the New Hampshire drop, the traveler jacket and the postcard sweater. So these items are on sale right now. And by the way, I convinced Aiden to do a sale. If I score 5 points in a game tomorrow, the sweater will be 5% off. 5% off for each, not just the sweater, sorry. Both items will be 5% off if I score 5 points tomorrow in a game. So no sale then. Okay. I scored 5 points last year. Quick reminder, I scored 5 points last year. By the way, all I need to do, bro, is wait for the AT&T power play, let it rain from 3. That's 3 points right there. Then I get a layup. Then I'm chilling. Did you ask Squeaks? Yeah, he was busy. I'm telling you, boys, I asked like dead ass 20 people who said no to me. Like, I asked a lot of people, man. I asked Maya, I asked Squeaks, I asked Leslie, I asked a lot of people. I asked Luca, yeah. Luca actually, I think, will be there tomorrow. Luca actually said, yeah, he'll be there tomorrow. You guys will see Luca. Why are you guys saying Delulu? Guys, I'm good friends with Luca. I have his number. I texted him. He said he'd be there tomorrow. Like, he's not going to lie to me. You guys are crazy. Anyway, y'all, guys, the first match will start at noon. If you arrive to the event, get there by 11:30. Doors open at 11:30. I'm going to be picking 3 people from the crowd to win a year's supply of Red Bull. All you have to do, it's called Red Bull Run the Racks. You have to make more 3-point shots than me. It's going to be 5 racks, 5 balls each, positioned around the court, around the 3-point line. If you make more than me, you win a year's supply of Red Bull. I'm picking the first person at 11:45. If you're not there by then, GG, bro. I might not even let your ass in.